Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my first thoughts and impressions of the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta that was released publicly to everyone who bought the Halo the Master Chief Collection. I played it for a couple hours last night on day one as it was opened up, and I'm going to give you guys my first thoughts and impressions of the game and what I think about it so far. So currently, as I'm recording and uploading this video to YouTube, currently right now, the only two maps that are available to play in the beta right now are Empire and Truth. Empire, to what I understand, is a completely new map. It's outside, and it really gives you this mindset of, because it's basically 4v4. That is the thing that they're trying to push here for this beta. You're only playing 4v4. You can't play 4v3. That's the one thing I noticed, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But they want 4v4, so you cannot get into a match until 4v4. And these two maps so far they've released, and it says right here that the beta will include 7 small maps for this beta, and currently so far only 2 have been released to us publicly to play. And so far, Empire and Truth are the only ones released, and I really enjoy those maps. Empire, like I was saying, is an outside map, and Truth is actually a remake, a re-envision of a Halo 2 map, so it's very colorful and beautiful. It's the inside of a Covenant ship. The Truth is that map, and both maps feature different ways to get across the maps. Like, they feature different structures, so you're kind of getting used to moving around with your Spartan because you have these thruster packs. And it's really interesting to see how they are incorporating some new elements of, like, where you get to jump up near a ledge and you can pull yourself up, and the thruster packs like I was just mentioning. So it's kind of interesting to see how these new elements, and of course whatever is going to be in the final product, to kind of be incorporated into Halo. So some of my positives from so far from playing this beta, my first positive would have to be the actual gameplay itself, because it feels like classic Halo to me. It feels like that classic feel that I got back in the day when I was playing this game, and really getting into Halo and really getting into the story and really getting into the multiplayer and the campaign. Just the feel of it feels at its core Halo, but these new elements like the thruster pack and the new aim down sight type of deal, where you can aim down sight with an assault rifle, which originally you weren't able to, and you can also aim down with basically any weapon, and it feels kind of different at first. And then of course the thruster packs makes it different, where your movement style. Now there has been some comparisons. I want to get this out of the way now. There has been some comparisons of saying Halo 5 Guardians looks like Advanced Warfare. It looks like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Oh my gosh, they stole. Look like they're copying and pasting. Oh my god. Here's the big difference between Advanced Warfare and Halo 5 Guardians. The biggest comparison people are making about the thruster packs in Halo 5 Guardians with the thruster packs of Advanced Warfare. In Advanced Warfare, the thruster packs are non-stop. You don't double jump. You jump once and then you fly up with the thruster packs. And thruster packs you can use non-stop. It's unlimited use with the thruster packs in Advanced Warfare. For Halo 5 Guardians, for the beta at least, the thruster packs doesn't boost you up. You can only jump once, and if you get close to an edge, you can pull yourself up with the new mechanic. But if you have the thruster pack will not push you up farther. The thruster pack is mainly for you to evade faster, and it's not really that much faster if you just jump to the side. You literally jump like normal Halo style. If you jump to the side, it's kind of like that. But the thruster pack, it's like a little bit faster. It's a little bit faster, you can move, but then you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can use it again. So that comparison of how, oh my god, they're copying each other is bullshit. It's ridiculous, because it's not true. Advanced Warfare, you use it non-stop. It's literally the only way you can get around the map is the thruster pack, jumping up extremely high in the air like you're freaking Inhuman. You're just jumping up like crazy. Gravity doesn't matter. You're just jumping off of nothing. In Halo, it's only really used for evade. That's only the thruster packs are really used, is for evade, and the climb up mechanic makes it easier for you to get around the map and at least get around faster instead of running around here because you can't jump up high enough. You can actually pull yourself up if you hit the buttons correctly. Another positive would have to be at least the maps so far that they've released, the 2 out of the 7 that are supposedly going to be involved in the beta. But the 2 I've played so far, which is Empire and Truth. I really enjoy those maps because they're different, like I've been saying, and I really like how they kind of make you take another, think differently about how you're going to approach this, because either side you start on, you have to approach how you're going to attack the opposite team differently. And these 2 maps really make you think outside of the box sometimes and how you're going to approach this, because they're not straight shoot maps where you can just kind of go, okay, I'm going to go here every single time and you're going to win. Well, everyone else is figuring out different ways to kind of move around these maps, so it makes you really think more than usual how you're going to approach attacking other people. So I really like that. And of course, another positive, the graphics are beautiful. I know that graphics are not really a big deal, but for me, I really love the look of this game so far, at least in beta-wise. It looks fantastic, and the gameplay and the graphics go great together, because if the gameplay was bad, I could at least say, well, at least it looks good, but not so much gameplay, but it both fits perfectly. I just love the coloring of this game so far, and at least for the multiplayer-wise, and I gotta give it props. You know, this beta really does play well, and it is worth playing if you have the opportunity to do it. Now, there's only one real big negative. I do have a smaller negative, which isn't, of course, a part of the actual negative. But a little small negative is that the 7 maps are not available. I would like it if they would have, had maybe like 3 or 4 available, and then a little bit later release the other 3 or the other 4, and then we could have, more maps to pick from. But since there's only 2, we're basically going back and forth, or we're just playing one map constantly. That's the only real negative, mini negative I have. But the bigger negative is when you're in the main menu and you go into your Spartan hub and you're actually looking at your Spartan, and you can actually unlock stuff, which is another positive I forgot to mention, that you can actually unlock, some armor. You can actually body armor, which you can't customize individual pieces. That, of course, it's for the beta, so they're not going to put in this whole mechanic where you can customize every single piece of your armor, your shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, your chest piece, your leggings, and all that stuff. No, just regular, just full-on armor pieces, and of course later I think they'll add in the mechanic to do switching up and all that stuff. Helmets, of course, visor colors, so that's really cool, and the color scheme is really nice. However, the lighting in the Spartan hub, when you're actually looking at your Spartan and customizing your Spartan when you go to play the multiplayer, is very, very dark. And I know this is a very easy fix, but it's very annoying when I'm trying to look at my Spartan, and he's, he is just, dark looking. He's not really, the colors are not really that bright. In multiplayer, it's different. Like, everything's colorful, everything's beautiful, but for the actual Spartan hub, when you're customizing your character, not so much. So that's the only real negative I have with this multiplayer beta. That's my first thoughts and impressions, guys. I really enjoy this beta. I'm actually going to go play it again now as soon as this video goes up. Sorry if this video is kind of rambling and, going off in every which way, but that's how I do it. That's how I go with it. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you have played the Halo 5 Guardians beta, or you've seen some footage, what do you think of it? How do you like it if you're playing, or how do you like it if you're watching it on YouTube or something like that? What do you think of the Halo 5 Guardians beta? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.